Did that work? Yeah, you can see it. You get the gist of it. If you can tell by the poster, or the title of this video, I'm doing a review for the film Joker. It just came out. I'm gonna put it on the ground for now. The movie just came out, and clearly I'm a fan of like one of the most well-known, best fictional villains of all time. You can tell by the Funko Pops I have over there, or the sign. I don't know if you can see it. It was supposed to say send in the clowns, but I didn't have enough ends, so it's send clowns, so yeah. Or, yeah, I'll wear this for a tiny bit maybe. But, this was definitely one of 2019's most anticipated movies, because I think this is the last comic book movie that we're gonna get for 2019. I believe Birds of Prey is actually the first comic book movie of the new year, which is, if that's true, it's kind of fitting that we're ending with DC and then beginning the year with DC. But overall, with this film, the cinematography was amazing. When we had that introduction shot of Arthur Fleck when he's getting beaten and he's just lying on the floor, and you can see like the cement and everything, and then the shot is slowly zooming out, and they have like the Joker title. That was amazing. Like, some of these shots in the movie, and I love the fact that it was like the whole widescreen. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but normally with films they have like the black bars, but I know for a few DC movies they tend to not have that. Like, for example, when we had the Justice League trailer, they didn't have the black bars, they just had it full screen, as well as the Joker trailer. Overall, the way that the movie was filmed and shot, I loved it. I had no complaints about that whatsoever. And along with the score, or soundtrack, I don't know which one's which, but this is one of the few times that a movie was actually able to like use the music to convey a real emotion in me, because every time they played that same like type of melody, like the sad one, I would be like, oh, okay, something's bad about to happen, something sad about to happen. Yeah, I'm not ready for what's about to happen, but I can tell with the music that I'm gonna be feeling a sort of way by the end of the song. One scene that really stood out to me, and I love it when like any film or TV show does it, when they have like a really good transition shot from the same pose to the next, but when Arthur was hunched over in the washroom at the theater when he was confronting Thomas Wayne, and they switched to him hunched over in his kitchen, loved it as well. Does anyone know why he went into the refrigerator, or was that just like he's like falling deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole of his mentality, losing grip of reality, or as he was stating, finally realizing that he existed? So could that just be one of the side effects, like what was happening? He's just losing his mind, he doesn't know what to do, so I might as well just go into a refrigerator, you know? It's cool, it's great, yeah. Joaquin's, I might mispronounce that, Joaquin's acting in the movie, it was amazing. Like, that was such a sad performance, but like in a good way. It made you like feel bad for the character, but again, you're like, oh, he's not a very good man, like with the actions that he's taking, so you wanted to like sympathize with him, but then you were like, maybe not be sympathetic, but feel more empathy towards you instead. But my god, at some points of the film I was like tearing up, because he just really portrayed a man who is just closer and closer to that one bad day that was gonna change everything for him. And to be honest, it was more like one horrible week finding out about his parentage, thinking that he's the son of Thomas Wayne, but then finding out that he was adopted, and finding out that he was abused, and then all of these things unraveling. It's like everything was falling apart, and we got to view that happening and see what would happen with his character. And just Joaquin played a beautiful performance. It was just hands down one of the best performances I have ever seen. Now, although the movie was I personally found it really good, there were a few things about it that I did not quite enjoy. So, did it or did it not happen? The thing with the Joker is that he's such an unreliable narrator. In the comics and in the movie, clearly some of the things that happen were all in his head. They didn't actually happen. So we thought he had a girlfriend, which a lot of people are like, that seems like a really odd relationship, that just happened out of nowhere. And obviously it wasn't real. He just imagined it all. And at the beginning of the film, when he was watching Murray, as he kept saying, the show, he just pictured himself in the audience, and then out of nowhere, because of his laughter and saying I love you, Murray ended up saying, oh, come down here, and then told him, I'd give everything up to have a son like you. And again, he was imagining that. So at the end of the film, when they go from him being surrounded by all his supporters to him being back in I guess Arkham, not Arkham Asylum because it wasn't called that, it was Arkham State Hospital, he's laughing and the therapist, or whatever you would call that, is talking to him, and she says, oh, what's funny? And he says, you wouldn't get it. I was thinking of a joke. Could that just be the whole joke? Could he have just imagined that? He's still the Joker, but doesn't necessarily mean that actually happened. Personally, after watching the movie for a second time, because I really needed to cement my opinion on it and just process everything that happened, I think that all the events, basically every event other than the ones that he imagined, happened. I still think that weird scene with him and baby Bruce Wayne happened, although, did they have to include the alley scene of Thomas and Martha Wayne getting shot down? I guess they wanted to show that the Joker created Batman, but it was kind of odd when he was saying, oh, I was thinking of a joke, and then it just shows Bruce Wayne surrounded by his parents dead on the ground. Did he know that though? Did he find out about that? That's really my one complaint about the movie. One of the things that I think Joaquin did really good in the movie was using dance to just portray Arthur Fleck's emotions in the moment. And personally, I thought that every time he did the really weird dancing, so when he was in the bathroom after killing those 3 yuppies, and then afterwards, before he went on to the show as the Joker, he was just slowly transforming into the Joker, and I thought that that's what he was using. He was using dance as a way to voice himself and just allow him to turn into that manifestation of anger, rage, pity, just all of the emotions that he's feeling. And in a way it's poetically beautiful. I thought the entire film was like that. There are some things about it that could have been better, or just overall I didn't really enjoy or fully understood, but I would watch it again. Honestly, I'm low-key planning to watch it again in IMAX just to have it on the big screen. But yeah, comment down below what you guys thought about the movie. Is it your favorite portrayal of the Joker? Mine for live action is still Jack Nicholson, because I can't think of a quote right now from the film. But yeah, he's my favorite Joker. But Joaquin was definitely one of the top performances for sure for Joker. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the button below, and again, I can't think of a joke. Put on a happy face.